Everyone, Matt here from Docs Running, and today we're going to talk about a lacing technique to help better secure the heel for those of you experiencing heel slippage. So back in the day, long before I was a PT and long before Docs Running, I worked in running retail stores and got to work at places like Fit Right Northwest, which no longer exists, unfortunately, and Foot Traffic in Oregon. Both great places that taught me a lot of more experienced runners and retail people who taught me different variations of how to better secure and modify the fit of shoes without even having to change things. I'm going to go over the next couple weeks and months of some of those techniques. One of the biggest ones that I frequently use, or at least I actually haven't had to use recently, but still sometimes do, is how to do what's called a lace lock technique. So you may have seen people do what's looks like bunny ears right here, but for those of you that experience heel slippage, that it's really hard securing the heel, you feel like your heel's coming up out of the shoe, this is a technique to better lock that in so you don't have to worry about that. There are a couple requirements of this. Again, you need to have thicker laces and a thicker tongue, or at least one that's protective enough, because this can put a lot of pressure here if you do it too much. So just be a little bit careful, because some people can get irritated tendon from doing this too tightly unless you modify it. Usually if you do it just enough, it'll secure things really, really well. Now, I will admit, the S Elite version 4 is not a shoe I've had this with. It's a great shoe. It's been secure, totally fine with the laces. I just grabbed the closest shoe I could find to show you this. So what you do to better secure this, the first requirement is you need to make sure the shoes have a second last eyelet. If you don't have this, you can start a little bit lower, but it is not as effective. What you're going to do with the laces, instead of crossing them, tying them, you're going to use this last eyelet, if this will fit in here, and create what we used to call the bunny ears. So you got one here, and then we're going to do this on the other side. And now you have two, right? So you got one here and one here, okay? What you're going to do now is take the lace from the opposite side and go through the loop of the opposite, if that makes sense, okay? Take this one, you go through the opposite loop. Now you can tighten this stuff down and you can get a nice, secure, locked-in fit. Obviously, you can also just use the last eyelet. This tends to lock and secure things a little bit better. So, very easy fix for people that are experiencing heel slippage, or that maybe there's a heel that's too wide. This is a great technique. I used to have to use this all the time. Recently, shoes have gotten a lot better with locking in the heel, but in case you are someone that experiences, hopefully this technique helps you, because again, there's no shoe that's ever going to be perfect for you unless you're lucky enough to have a shoe customized for you. So the more you can learn about how to make these shoes work for you, especially through lacing techniques, the better. I will continue to share these. Hope these are helpful. Let me know if this is helpful in the comments below, and if there's any other techniques you're really interested in seeing.